الكيميائية في سوريا ويفرض عقوبات على منفذي هذه الأعمال غير الإنسانية.
وزارة الخارجية الاميركية في حديث خاص للام تي في لن نسعى إلى التزام ثنائي مع روسيا في سوريا. التفاصيل مع الأندرغام.
الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وبريطانيا تنظران في فرض عقوبات جديدة على روسيا بسبب دورها في تفاقم الأوضاع في حلب السورية والتي اعتبرتها جريمة حرب. هل فقدت الولايات المتحدة سيطرتها على حل أزمة السورية؟ وماذا عن معركة الموصل التي تهدف طرد داعش من آخر معاقله في العراق؟ للمزيد ينضم إلينا من واشنطن في لقاء خاص المتحدث الرسمي للوزارة الخارجية مارك تونر. Thanks for joining us on MTV Lebanon. What was the outcome from the last talks with the Russians regarding the Syrian crisis?
Well, first off, we did talk with the Russians, but we talked with a number of different partners, regional partners about Syria. That was in Lausanne over the weekend. And I want to emphasize that because it's important. We made a very public statement about the fact that we were no longer going to pursue a bilateral engagement on Syria with Russia after the failure of our last agreement. But this is part of a multilateral effort. And I want to emphasize that. We realize now that we're going to pursue a multilateral track towards eventual a cessation of hostilities with regard to Syria.
Operation Mosul started. Of course, it's going to take a few days or weeks to gain back Mosul and take out ISIS from the region. What's going to have an impact on the Syrian crisis?
It's an important objective for the Iraqi security forces in finishing off Daesh and clearing out Daesh from Iraq. You're talking about the impact, the possible impact on Syria. Well, look, we're going after and supporting efforts to go after Daesh wherever it is. We've also been working with different tribal groups in northern Syria to go after Daesh there, and they've been very effective. We have put a lot of pressure on Daesh. It is on the run, and so we're going to keep that pressure up on Daesh until we eliminate it.
The Russians are showing off with their heavy weapons. Also, they're attacking the moderate rebels so they can protect the Syrian regime. Who's going to stop them in Aleppo?
We couldn't just stand by while Russia aided and abetted the Syrian regime in attacking opposition, moderate opposition forces in Aleppo and pretend that there was some kind of way forward with that cessation of hostilities. It's important that Syria and the regime, or that the regime in Syria, as well as Russia, understand that there's no military solution to the crisis in Syria. Now, they have expressed, I'm talking about the Russians here, they have expressed a desire to work toward a political resolution. We just have to test them to see if they're really believe in that effort, because thus far we've seen them only continue to support the regime.
Mark Tony from State Department, thank you so much. ما زال الميزان العسكري متأرجحا، تارة لصالح المعارضة المسلحة وتورا لصالح النظام. كل ذلك إضافة إلى موقف روسيا يعارض مصالح وسياسات الولايات المتحدة في أزمة السورية، والشعب السوري هو من يدفع الثمن في لعبة الأمم.